Hey guys, it's Beauty Queen and today we're going to be doing 26 questions about moi. Yesterday I did a Q&A and decided why not follow straight after Q&A with this video. So let's get straight into it. Question number 1. Are you hot? I get a lot of compliments on my looks, and I personally think I am hot, yes. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, but personally I think yes, I am hot. Number 2, are you rich? I am definitely not rich. Number 3, are you in love? In a roundabout way, yes I am. Number 4, do you like coffee? I love coffee. I did a video of an unboxing of a coffee cup and I got 2 big jars of coffee and I'm probably drunk almost half of one of those big jars in a week. So yes, I love coffee. Your dream vacation, Spain. Your last movie you watched. The last movie I watched as of filming this, it probably will change. Last movie I watched before filming this was 5 Feet Apart, but this is being pre-recorded, so it's probably something totally different. But as of filming this, my last movie I watched, was 5 Feet Apart. What novels do you read? So I read a lot of different novels, and I try and stay away from soppy romance because that's what I try and write myself, and I don't want to be influenced. But I do like to read a lot of supernatural sort of things. Even though I like to write supernatural books, I just love reading supernatural books. You know, anything to do with vampires, werewolf, witches, anything like that I love. I do like my romance books, but I mostly like dramas and thrillers and horror books, if we're being completely honest, with sometimes soppy romance if it's in one of those books. Okay. What is your favourite pet? Now, don't tell anyone this. Any of my animals this, but my favourite pet would have to be Stripe, my cat. I've got so many different animals, it's really hard to choose, but my main 3 are Stripe, my cat, Saviour, my dog, and Chelsea, my rat. As I'm filming this, I have just gotten a new goat, and I do love my goat, but we're going with long-time babes here. And they're the live ones. Where is your best friend? My best friend is in heaven. What are you watching now? Myself in the viewfinder and my laptop screen reading the questions. So I might bring the laptop onto my thing so I can just see it better. Okay. What do you put on your what do you put onto bed? What do I put on? That isn't a question very well, but I'm guessing is what do you put on your bed? I put on the sheet. The bottom sheet. I put on pillowcases, my pillows, my cushions, my duck down cover with a quilt cover and a bunch of blankets. And then I have my old pregnancy pillow on my bed too for when I've got bad backs. Okay. What is the name of your pet? I have so many, but the ones just straight off my head is Rocky. And these are just mine, not my mum's. So there's Rocky, Saviour, Chels. I thought I heard something. Chels, Stripe, Bessie. Here comes the hard bit. Then we have Lava. We used to have Beaky. Beaky comes straight to my mind, but she's not here with us anymore. I just have a lot of animals, okay, but they're the main ones that are coming straight off my top of my head because I have so many, it's hard to think all at once. What is the size of your bed? I own a queen size bed. What is your favourite subject? Probably math or English. I love to do math. I've always excelled at math. And English, it helps with my writing because I don't know. Worst injury you've ever had? Now, I don't know if they mean breaks or actual, just any sort of injuries. So if it's a break, the worst break I had was my thumb. I was year 7. Yeah, it was year 7 when I broke it. Me and my mum were playing outside and we've just been play fighting, that sort of stuff. And when we start off like that and then we go into kicking, but like not actually kicking each other, like just pretending we're kicking. And I lifted my leg up, and I got too close to her. Like I underestimated the space, so I actually was about to kick her, and she grabbed my leg, and I fell backwards onto my hand like that or something stupid. And it was fine. We waited like a week or something. Like, it was sore, but I didn't cry or anything. I was like, we waited like a week, and then we went to the doctors, and they sent us straight into A&E. And then I went and had x-rays and everything. And I had actually broken like up here in my thumb bone. Like, there was actually a line on my thumb bone, like, looked like I had a fracture on it. And I was in a cast for 6 months. Of that cast, it was, I think it was 4 months in an actual cast and 2 months in a brace. And even now, like, it's still not completely right, but every time they did, but the first time they did it, they plastered it in A&E, and they actually put the cast on wrong, so it was healing the wrong way. So we had to, like, put it, like, had to take that cast off, like, when you're meant to, and put a new cast on. And that's why it took so long. And then that was when I got my purple cast, and then I was in that for a very long time because we had to then let it re-heal, and then I was put in a brace because there was still a line on the x-ray, but they couldn't tell if it was actually a break or just how my it is. But there was always pain, and there still is sometimes when I do too much. But this whole arm's messed up because I also broke up in here when I was young, when my foot got caught up in a tree and I fell straight down to concrete. So yeah, this arm's old. I can't do much with this arm anymore, and I still have the brace for when it's really bad. But that's probably my worst break injury. My worst actual injury is my knees. I used to always run in high heels, and I used to do a lot of like kickboxing and stuff at home because I have my own kickboxing bag, and I still do. And my knees now move, I'm not going to show you because it's really gross, but both my knees move like that way, up and down, and you can actually see the kneecap moving. Like, it's not stable. So they always like pop in and out of place, and then they get stuck. Like, one time I had this knee, this one here, I can't get up very high because I'm not on a high chair, and it actually gets stuck halfway out, so it's like where the kneecap should be, it's like halfway there and halfway across. I'm always in and out of physio for that. So that's my worst injury. What were you doing 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago? What time was it even 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago it was 2 o'clock. I was still asleep, if we're being completely honest. I had a very rough night. I did my schoolwork at 3 a.m. I was doing writing at 4 a.m. I didn't get to sleep until close to 5 a.m. So I woke up at 2. So yeah, I was still asleep. Are you wearing pants right now? Yes, I am. I normally wouldn't, but I am. When do you usually go to sleep? I normally go to sleep between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the early morning. When did you last go shopping? Last time I went shopping was yesterday. Have you watched any movies this week? Yes. I actually went to the cinema and watched it too. Do you miss anyone or anything right now? So as I'm filming this is actually the day I found out I was pregnant officially. Because it's a very long story. Probably could do it with a story time, but we're not going to go with it. We probably will, because I want to do a bunch of story times, but I don't know. There may be a story time, there may not be. So yes, I'm missing my kids right now because this was the day I found out I was pregnant. Have you ever forgotten your birthday? I actually did. Now, my birthday is always right before, in New Zealand, it's right before the school holidays. It's like a week before the school holidays, always. And in Australia, it is the end of the financial year. I know, right? Fun. And there's nothing ever on my birthday. So it's always like a really boring birthday. But one year, I think it was not last year. The year before, I think. I forgot my birthday. I woke up thinking it was just any other day. And then I got it and I was like, went about my day. Because my mum was at work that day, I'm pretty sure. So maybe it wasn't the year before. anyway, we're living on a farm. I know that much. And I went about it any other day, and she came home and she was like, "Happy birthday." I'm like, "It's not my birthday." And she's like, "Yes, it is. It's June 30th. I'm like, I looked at the calendar, I'm like, "Oh shit, it's my birthday." Where we born? I was born in Hobart, Tasmania, which is in Australia, for those who didn't know what Tasmania was. Have you ever fallen in love? I have fallen in love properly 3 times. So that was Hannah, my ex, I'm not going to say his name because he might kill me, but we're going to use his nickname, Loverboy. And there was one other I fell in love with, and I wish I hadn't. Which religion? I don't exactly have a religion to say, but if I had to pick a religion, it's a mixed religion, which probably shouldn't happen. Which is, well, I've got 3. I'm really all over the place. Like, I believe in one part of one thing and another part in another. So I believe I'm one of my, I'm going to say this. There's a dead religion, which is, which means I believe in multiple gods. I don't remember what the actual religion's called. There's Judaism, or Jainism. I'll have what it is, like, in the description below. And Satanism. Yeah. And do you have any siblings? Okay, so I don't have any full siblings. So I am my mother's only child, but my dad has 3 other daughters. So I'm the eldest of 4 on my dad's side, and my stepdad has so many children. He even adopted son right before he died. And so I have a lot of siblings. My stepdad, even though my mum and him didn't get married, he's still my stepdad in my mind. And he has a lot of kids, and I was just one of them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video unrelated to questions. I'm sorry the last 2 days have been questions. Thank you for watching. Bye!